Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. So today I'm going to be doing a drugstore makeup haul. So I recently went to America and I went into CVS and I picked up some really good drugstore items. I did get one thing from Walgreens and I think a few things from Target. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but majority of it was from CVS. Some of these items may not be new to you, but they are new to me because we don't have these items in the UK, which is why I decided to buy them. I'm just gonna dive straight into it and show you the first thing I got. So the first thing I'm picking up right here is the Wet n Wild Fine Lines Pro Line Smudge Proof liquid liner, and this is just a felt tip eyeliner, and you guys know I love my wings. As you can see, I love a felt tip liner, so I wanted to pick up an affordable one, but I decided to pick this up just to try out a drugstore alternative and see how I like it. Next I picked up the Covergirl TruBlend concealer. I'm so excited to try this out. I heard it's an alternative to Tarte Shape Tape, and yeah, we don't have Covergirl in the UK again, so I was super stoked to find this, and I picked up in the shade Light Nude. So I'm hoping that this shade is going to be okay for me. It looks a little more neutral, a little more pinky maybe, but hopefully it will be a good match for my skin tone. And then of course I had to pick up my L'Oreal Pro Glow, my favorite foundation. But if you didn't see my NYX Born to Glow foundation versus L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation, it was a foundation battle video that I did. I'll link it down below. I actually like the NYX Born to Glow more, but I still do love this, and I wanted to pick up in a different shade. So the shade I have is Creamy Natural, I believe, and that is in 202, but I picked up 201 Classic Ivory. The reason I went a shade up was because 202 was a little dark for me, so I wanted to try 201. This is the lightest shade as well, so if it's too light, then I can always mix 202 and 201. But L'Oreal Pro Glow, one of my favorites. Let's see what else I have in this bag of goodies. I actually put everything in this Walgreens bag. It's not from Walgreens, it's from CVS, but when I was packing my suitcase, I just kind of packed in anything. So the next thing I picked up was the L'Oreal True Match foundation, another foundation by L'Oreal, and I absolutely love this one. So this is in W1. Again, I picked up in a lighter shade. I usually go for W2, but I don't know, as it's maybe winter, I'm getting a little paler, as you can tell. So I didn't want to go for anything too dark and too obvious. So I picked up W1, and yeah, one of my favorite foundations as well. If I had to pick between Pro Glow and True Match, I'd pick True Match all the way. It's a satin finish, it blends beautifully on the skin. It's not too matte, it's not too dewy, and it gives the most beautiful coverage, and it just looks skin-like. Whereas this is obviously more of a dewy finish. So I love my L'Oreal True Match, hands down, one of the best foundations. Next in the bag, okay, we have Maybelline in the UK, but we don't have this product in the UK, which is so strange. And that is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. And I know everyone in America loves this, so I was so happy to find it. And I picked up in the shade Fair. They did have light, I think it was like light to medium, and I was hesitating between those two shades, but I did pick up Fair just because I was worried that light would look too dark on me. I'm going to use this mainly for setting my concealer. I really am so excited to be trying this. I'm also going to be doing a drugstore kind of first impressions makeup look as well. That will be my next video, so I'm going to test all this stuff on my face and just do a full face of drugstore, so stay tuned for that. Let's dig in straight to the next product. Okay, this is from Walgreens because it has a Walgreens sticker, and this is the Thayers facial toner. This is the Witch Hazel toner, I guess, and it's in Rose Petal. Again, I've heard so many good things about this toner. I heard that it's really good for avoiding breakouts, and I'm not really keen on rose scented things, but I'm hoping it's going to be okay. It will make your skin bloom. It says this natural gentle skin toner is derived from a time-honored Native American formula. That's so cool. I can't wait to add this to my skincare routine, and hopefully it does wonders for my skin. So next I picked up, what do we have in here? We have the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This is the MegaGlo highlighting powder, and I picked up in the shade Golden Flower Crown. So this is a very pale light gold, and the reason I picked this up is because my favorite highlighter is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. Hands down best highlighter. It just melts into the skin, and the shade of that gold is so perfect. So when I was looking at this reminded me of that, because it's not a dark gold or it's not too gold, it's just the perfect, hope you guys can see, pale gold, especially for fair skin. So I'm hoping it's almost a dupe for that. Here is what it looks like. Again, beautiful gold shade. And let's see, I hope these aren't too powdery. This is my first time trying this product from Wet n Wild. So that is the gold right there. Right there. It's not really doing much on my hand, but I'm going to put it on the cheeks. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. It's almost an alternative to my Laura Geller. This is really, really pretty. Okay, this highlighter is actually really, really, really nice. I hope you guys can see that. Oh my god. I picked up the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So everyone and their mum has this. I don't have it, so it's my first time buying it and gonna try it out. So it's a primer, but it's a, I'm assuming, silicone feel or putty formula, and it just says that it's with hydrating squalene, which, yeah, sounds good to me. If it's hydrating, I'm all about it. So it just says this perfecting putty primer smooths the skin and preps it with squalene to help moisturize and grip makeup for all day wear. And it's got a velvet texture. So if you guys haven't tried this as well, I highly recommend to go out and grab it, because I've heard like 10 out of 10 good things about this primer. I heard it's also a dupe for the Toucher one. Next, from e.l.f., I picked up a baked highlighter. This is in the shade Blush Gems, and I picked this up. I don't know why I picked it up. I think I just wanted to have another highlighter, but not in a gold shade. So this, as you can see, is a little more of a rose highlight. It reminds me of MAC Soft and Gentle. It pretty much is that sort of shade, and I like it. It's a really, really nice color. Let's open it up. Oh my god, it looks so pretty. Let's just give it a nice swatch. I love baked products. So it's there on my finger. Oh wow, it's actually quite dark. Look at that. That actually looks quite dark to be a highlighter. I'm not so sure about that. Maybe it will look nice on the cheeks. You know what? Let's give it a test. So I'm taking my Real Techniques fan brush. Oh wow. I hope you guys can see that on camera. Okay, that's actually really, really, really pretty. Almost could be a blush topper as well. I don't know if it's translating well on camera, but it looks really, really pretty. So I'm actually really happy about that. So again, that one is in Blush Gems. The next product I decided to pick up from CVS was this e.l.f. Eye Blender brush. This is a fluffy crease brush, and I'm always looking for new brushes, and I just wanted to pick this one up because it looks really, really, really good for just a transition kind of brush to use, and it is affordable. It's from e.l.f. and I really heard good things about this again, and the reason I picked this up was because Juicy Jess here on YouTube, I absolutely love her, by the way. She uses this brush for doing a lot of crease work, and honestly the way she does her makeup is just, she has a lot of lid space. So I decided to pick this up just to try out as well because she said amazing things about it. So e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush. And then last two things that I picked up from CVS, I wish I picked up more, were these two LA Girl Pro Conceal concealers. And the first shade I picked up is in Fairest. Now, I usually use Porcelain, and sometimes that can be really, really pink on me. In the UK, Porcelain is actually the lightest shade that we have. So I was really, really happy to see more shades in the US. So I've never seen Fairest in my life. I decided to pick it up because it's the lightest shade that they do, and even though it may be too light, I like that I could mix it in, and like I said, the Porcelain shade was a little too dark for me, so this I really, really like because it has a lot of yellow undertones in it as well. So the Pro Concealer in Fairest, and then the next one I picked it up in was Vanilla. So again, I've never seen Vanilla, so I was really, really happy to see these two shades. Let me know if these are new. I think they might be new to the line. But Vanilla maybe looks a little more dark. I just wanted to have a bunch of shades just to play around with and see which Pro Concealer is going to be the best for me. If this is too dark, I can put Fair in it, or Fairest, and lighten it up. This is the Porcelain, so if you have a look, so Fairest is in the middle, Porcelain is right here, and then Vanilla is on the end here. So as you can see when you look at it on camera, Porcelain is actually the darkest, so as you can see what I mean, it was too dark for me. So I'm excited to try these two, maybe even mix the two together or mix all three together. So super happy to get those. That was everything that I picked up from CVS and one thing from Walgreens, and I can't really remember what I picked up from Target, but I'm pretty sure almost everything was from CVS. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and also stay tuned for my drugstore makeup first impressions full face makeup kind of video that is coming next. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.